Welcome to Q Aquatics and Exotics. My name's Susie, and this is Sunday, May 20 something, a week after Mother's Day. Oh, how is everybody in the chat? Oh, this is awesome. Oh, this is really awesome. Oh, I hear echo. We can't have echo. I can't handle echo. How is everybody? Let me get my audio and video check and we'll get started because I'm so excited about the frogs and the twins. Or we could just sit here and look at me.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Nah nah, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.
And I'm going to try really hard not to touch too many buttons because I don't want that happening again, like it's happened the last couple weeks. How is everybody? I got a lot of blue going on. I think because my 180 just went, something went with the timing. My whole reptile den is all dark. I think because I got up early, I changed a couple timers to suit what I was doing and set a lot of things off. Uh, yeah, why? How is everything there? Hi, Paul. Bob, Kaler's Aquatics, Leapfrog Sam. Does everybody see the audio and video? Hello, Monster, Fish Gal, how are you? Linda Worth's in the house. Bruiser, CB, hello, hello. This is awesome. Yeah. The only thing I wish I had was coffee, but it's all the way upstairs. Surf City Cichlids, happy Sunday. It is a great Sunday. So much. I had a recital today for one of my granddaughters, and oh my God, I just cried like a baby. Oh my gosh. Nano Aquarium Guy, hello, welcome. Whip, let's get tanked. That's right, let's get tanked. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. I love that. Hey, Sandy. I am not in Texas. I am in Pennsylvania. Would I have loved to be in Texas? My volume is low. Well, thank you very much. How do you like me now? Is it getting better? Let's see if that helped a little bit. Hello, Dragon Layer. Or is it just me? I don't know. Check yours to make sure because this is as high as I can go. Scotty, AV Goose. I know you meant good. Sound and video is good. Perfect. Foxy Fishes, hello. Foxy Fishes. I'm having a huge bowl of oatmeal for supper. Oh my gosh. I try oatmeal every year or so, and I just can't get past the texture. I try it thick, I try it thin, I try it with fruit, without, like, and I keep trying because I hear it's very good for you and it's filling, and I can't get past it. When you are close to the mic like that, I can hear you, but when you're sitting normal, maybe I can pull my mic closer because now that I got a new wire from my mic, I could pull it closer without it going in and out. Yeah. Let me turn off the drip, 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 drip. How is everybody? So I did want to talk today a little bit about frogs and toads, but I would like to know anybody in the chat have any frogs and toads or planning on getting frogs and toads because I just think it's a perfect complement to the fish room. And although I used to have a frog in my paludarium, it's a very unique scenario. You have to have a frog that doesn't go in the water or fish and turtles that don't go up on land in order for me it was baby turtles to exist. I mean to have like the turtles, the fish, the frogs, the whole scenario nice and large without it being like I'm gonna eat you, you're gonna eat him, he's gonna eat, everybody eat everybody. Frogs, yes. What is supper? Is it like dinner? But said in a weird way? Yeah, that's funny. I used to think there was a difference. I used to think fancy people had supper and we had dinner. But I don't know if there's actually a difference or just different parts of the world call it different things. That's interesting. Yeah, so I was just at the reptile show. I did a short on it. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a whole video on it because there were so many children. I don't like posting children. You got White's tree frog, did you? Cute. Oh, I've had my White's tree frog for about, let me say 5 years now. 4 years now. My toads, fire belly toads, are a little older. I didn't get any at the reptile show. Although I looked at all of them. I looked at the Pac-Man frogs, the tomato frogs, the poison dart frogs. I looked at the tree frogs, toads. They had some big toads. I just have my two standard that I've had for a long time: the Australian White's tree frog, which he is adorable, absolutely adorable. Love him. But I want to try to fix up his enclosure a little bit. Maybe give him something bigger because he's getting big. He's getting big. Hello, Monica Lynn, Fish Fam Link. What's up? Pearls with a T. That's right, because that's how we roll. You got White's tree frog, yeah. Um, yeah, I did. I think because I felt bad, I was doing a little short on my fire bellies. I'm like, I don't want to ignore my Aussie, so I did a short on my Aussie only because he's just adorable, absolutely adorable. And I do catch him in the water a lot, but for the most part, he's on the land and up in the trees. Trees. It's a stick with leaves. But I had to move. I didn't have to. I chose to move my fire belly toads from upstairs. They've been in a 15-gallon for since I got them in the kitchen. But now the way I have Sophie's cage set up in front of it, it's very hard to get to, and I definitely don't get to enjoy them. So, hey, Larry D. So I brought them down. Let me show you a picture. Is it a picture or is it going to be a video? Not too many buttons today. Oh, yeah. So that's one of them. I have two of them in here. And I got the Creeping Jenny. This is in my front opening 36-gallon footprint. And I got lots of plants in there. I've got a huge, so I'd say it's about 40% water, 60% land, and a very high humidity. But these guys are so great to keep. And they're like bulletproof. They're great, but they are escape artists if you have openings. They're very good at getting out. I lost one several years ago because he got up, pushed open the screen, and got out that way. Oh, he's adorable. I'm not sure. I don't see the nuptial pad. They have this extra part of the thumb, for lack of better words. They really don't have a thumb, but they have an extra part here that helps them grab the female. And yeah, they were wrestling. Why? They were wrestling. That's what they were doing in the picture. And I used to hear them call out all the time. And then I don't know if it was because of Sophie or whatever it was. I don't. So now I moved him down here to a larger enclosure. This is like a 40-gallon footprint, and in hopes that I will get them to talk again and call each other. And I'm thinking about getting two more, but I want to identify these as male or female before I get more. Yeah, I'm going to play it one more time because I stopped paying attention. Thank you. I grabbed the creeping Jenny from out front in my front pond. It just multiplies so quickly I'll never have to buy it again. Although that's what I said about the parrot's feather, and I don't have any. Let's see, I got the creeping ficus. I got a begonia in the back. Got the ribbon plant. I think this is paleo. Palea? Palea? And then ferns. Tried to find something that, like, the roots wet, doesn't get too large because it's really only like 18 inches. And I put a cover over the bridge because they love to hide. They don't have the tongues like frogs have. They pour like lurch at their crickets or their dubia roaches. I put in earthworms that help the soil in here. Let's see, what else? Yeah, you get the crickets, dubia roaches. I tried green horned worms once, and that I like, because you get them, they're really tiny, and that didn't work out so well. I don't know if they just didn't like them. What up, fish people? What's up, Kenny? So yeah, that is they're set up now, and now that they're in the fish room, I'll be able to check it out better. But I noticed at the reptile show they had I guess Pac-Man frogs and tree frogs and something else. It was very popular. I didn't see any fire belly toads, none. And I know they got to be captive born and bred here in the States. I know they got to be. Although I have never been able to do that yet. Change their diapers and peep. What, did I miss something? Who's changing who's what? Love the setup. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do too. I really like it. This was gonna be for my newt if I won it at the Bucks County Aquarium Society auction, but I didn't. They went for over $100 each, so I'm like, I'm out. As soon as they went over $20, I'm like, I'm out. Sorry, guys. Out of my league right now. Out of my league. I like the mossy frogs. I do too. I like the mossy frogs, and I love the plain old tree frogs. I love them, but the poison dart frogs, I've got to say, are like my favorite. The only thing I didn't want to deal with the flightless fruit flies again. Not right now. Not right now. I want to make sure that I got the reptile room and the fish rooms all set up. When I went to the reptile show, I kind of went grocery shopping pretty much. I didn't really buy anything, although I did get. Thank you. Lisa got this for me. Thank you, Lisa. She's at Dallas or coming home from Dallas or probably visiting people out in Dallas, but I love my macaw shirt. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah. Here's my plant channel. Thank you. Going to Repticon in Chattanooga in a few weeks if you want me to let you know what's available, especially firebelly toads. I would love that. If they've got firebelly toads, I'm looking for several. I am. That would be so cool. Oh, I wish I could drive down there. I can't even imagine. What's it like? 18-hour drive? Mm. Let me see if this camera works. It doesn't always work, so I don't have my hopes up. Oh, it does. This is where it resides. I'm going to pick my camera up, try not to get too loopy there. So over here in that long white enclosure are my fire skinks. And then that's just got plants in it. The next one, there's the fire belly toad. This one with the big creeping jenny's got my baby turtles, white cloud mountain minnows. There is Oscar. Up there in the corner is my Australian tree frog. And I have enclosures ready for critters or things that I catch. Like I was thinking about somebody had said they got some of those long tail, or they get like the long tail lizards that they sell them as feeder food. I would love to keep some of those. Yeah. Hello, Melvin. How are you? Hello, Cora. We have native tree frogs here, but I always struggled with getting them enough water to drink without them drowning in a bowl, even with the humidity high, so they can drink off leaves. So, what I want to create for my dragon, and then my mountain dragon, I want it's just a small pump, like a small pump that comes with one of them little fountains, but it has to be strong enough to come up at least 12 inches to like the top of a ficus tree, just a little ficus tree that you get at Home Depot. To the top of that, so it would come up and run down the leaves as if it was like just raining, but it would come back down into the water. So instead of, do I have any here? No, I don't have any here, of course. So instead of the plant being in soil, because it would be way too wet for that, have it in leca balls. There are lightweight, expanded clay balls. You see them in the aquarium hobby. They're red, they're small, or you can even put it in like little lava rocks and let the roots get used to the create their water roots, and then have this water flow up to the top of the tree and down because it's got so many leaves and branches it would spit out. But if it's sitting in one of those cement mixing bowls on the bottom of the enclosure and it'd come up and go, then it would be a constant flow of water without having a basin of water, because the you call it the basin that all the water is in, you put that black canvas, plastic canvas kids use to make crafts over it so that the animals can't get in it. Anyway, that's my idea that I want to do, but I got so many ideas. So many ideas. Yeah, you know, fire-bellied toads come from the temperate parts of Japan and Korea. I thought they came from China. Okay. And I like them because, well, I have UVB and UVA light in there because of all the plants, and it can't hurt them. Room temperature, humidity around 70%, but since it's almost all half water, I don't have to worry about that, and I missed it all the time. It's up there. I think they're so easy, and they're great hunters. They're not the kind of animals you would have to feed with tweezers, and at least mine are. I just shake up the poor crickets, shake up the crickets or dubia roaches and their calcium, or if it's their day for vitamins, and let them go. The earthworms and the red wigglers, I just put on the substrate and let them dig down. They're very good at finding them and getting them. So it's like it just works out good. I just think they're the perfect. I don't want to say there's such a thing as a beginner frog or toad, but the hardest part is just finished scaping a tank that looks amazing. Oh, I can't wait to see it, Aqua Balls. Hello, Aqua Balls. A hoker sows. Yeah, hoker sows. A soaker hose, what I find, this is just my experience, and maybe because I'm very lazy in maintenance, but it's sitting in the bottom and it's coming down, it gets clogged very quickly. My Starry Night cichlid is flashing. Do Starry Nights flash when they're going to mate? Ah, I think I need to turn this camera around. I interrupt this storyline to take a look at my 180, and I'm going to take a look to see if there's something wrong with my Starry Night. Go like this. Now, let me see if I can get the light on. Starry, starry night, paint your palette blue and blue. I don't know the words. Okay. This guy over here, I'm going to watch him for a little bit. Oh, I don't see any ick or anything like that. I'm going to watch him for a little bit, guys. But I know some fish will flash when they want to mate. Who's got Kenny? Do you have starry night cichlids, don't you? Great. I turned the light on and now they all ran away. Ugh. All right. Back to our regularly scheduled story time. All right. I gotta keep an eye on them. One eye on them. My Bashir's going crazy. So right now, this he's just swimming regular, but before he was flashing off of the sand. I've never seen him do that. He probably did it about 10 times in a row. And the only other time I've seen that is when my electric blue Jack Dempsey's had ick. And I couldn't see it at first because they're so sparkly anyway. And then I noticed it. I was like, ooh, we don't like no ick. But they look great. Wouldn't it be great if they're mating? Do they mate? If they mate, they might kill my fish, huh? I better watch out for that. I gotta know more about it. Yeah, leca is hydrocrotin if you want it in bulk. Exactly. Exactly. Hydroponic shops have it super cheap. Yeah, I get it super cheap as well because I use it in a lot of things. I use it in coffee mugs like this for planting because dirted roots that come about after being in dirt, are different than water roots. And if you take a cutting and put it in water, then you'll have water roots, like what a lot of us do with pothos. But you kind of have to acclimate it just like you would your fish to switching it over. And but once it's switched over, and not all plants do well in leca, Hoya does very well in leca. But I thought that would be great because that way the water trickling down isn't going to cause that muck on the bottom to clog up the soaker hose. So I think the soaker hose idea is great. Look at see how I keep going back to other things I'm talking about like 10 minutes later. I'm sorry. I know you guys must think I'm a nut job. That's all right. Hello. I just realized Dennis wasn't working today. It worked over at Skipper's. What? Hey. Everybody's saying hey. I think I lost my spot. I did. I lost my spot. Who's saying Mikey? Is Mike in the house? Mike Aquatics and Things. Hey, yo, what's up? Whip, whip it good. That's right. Da da na na na. You can whip it. Big J's Fish Keeper. Hello, hello. So I'm seeing if anybody has any experience with Starry Night cichlids. And do they flash? Love that tank. It looks great. Thank you. It looks real cloudy to me today. But I think because I washed the glass. Do you guys want to watch this tank for a little bit with me? It might be better than just looking at me, my mug. Because you might see something I don't see. There's the two starry nights. Oh, there's my Bashir and some silver dollars. In the corner, you can see my peaches. That's Oscar. Peaches and cream are both there. My two Oscars. And I don't know if you can see on the other side. Way over there is my Jack Dempsey, female Jack Dempsey. But it was the larger of the two starry nights that was flashing. And the fact that he's not flashing now is a good sign. I was so afraid when I saw that flashing that, that post traumatic stress disorder you get from having to deal with ick in a large tank like this. Ugh. But yeah, let me put my face up. Here we go. It's my face. Oh, I covered up my peaches and cream. I'll go over here. I'll go over this side. How's that? Yeah. If see if they start doing it again. Show you're having a good time by hitting that like button. Thank you, Fish Fam Link. Thank you, Fish Fam Bot. That's a bot? What's a bot? Someone was telling me about that. I gotta figure that out. I bought a 50-pound bag of clay balls, bargain hunt, $5 a year ago. That is great. I do so much in LECA. I think, like, if you were around 2 summers ago, I got infested in my house with ants because I got lots of plants. I gotta fix this. I got lots of plants. Hold on, because I'm squeezing down here. There you go. Now I can sit up. I was like on the table like that. I got infested with ants. I remember taking all my plants. I literally threw them all in the pond. They're like I'm carrying them, and they were crawling up my arm. It was so bad, and so now I don't have any plants inside my house with dirt anymore because unless it's in my terrariums, and if there's ants in there, then there's ants in there. Ants in your pants, man. Ants in your pants. But yeah. After I had that infestation, there's a lot of home remedies to stave off the ants. But when you have that many ants, I had to squelch it first. So that's what was my big introduction into LECA. And then I went up to Rochester to visit Elizabeth from One Fish, Two Fish ROC. And she gave me the whole lesson on plants in LECA and how they work. And that has been like life changing. So now I can keep a lot of plants that I wouldn't be able to keep normally. I think these two starry nights are getting a little territorial. You see that? And I know they're little they're a little feisty anyway. I love the LECA. I have a whole coffee mug line. What's in your LECA? And you see how most of them have a logo here and a logo here, but when I do the LECA, I do it opposite of the handle. So you can put these on your shelves, and this is where the logo is, or you're saying. So you don't see that it's a coffee mug. You just have these white LECA mugs, and it works out great. And I actually send out the clay balls and the netted pot as well. So you can always take out the netted pot if you want with all the LECA in it. It's not just filling up your mug here with LECA, which also worked just fine. Hey, Yellen, should we remove the bots or block them? Kenny answered you above Q. Go. Let me go above. What I miss, Kenny? Oh, I gotta find Kenny now. How do I not know Kenny? There we go. Yes. And they do flare up when they're ready to breed, but they will kill everything in the tank when they decide to breed. That's not good. No bueno. If there was only one starry night in this tank, would that stop the desire to breed? I don't even know if that's a male and female. You see how they're acting, Kenny? Does that look like they're fighting or they're trying to breed? Or maybe I should. Oh, here comes a Jack Dempsey. Yeah. Oh, we're going to see a fight, guys. Not a real fight, but the Death Squad. Oh my gosh. The Death Squad. Thank you, Kenny. I was so. See, they don't usually swim next to each other like that. Oh, they're doing something, aren't they? Whip says, Susie Q, where did you find so many different kinds of big fake plants? All right, for a year or so, I was an aquarium cleaner. So I went to people's homes, and it wasn't my company. I worked for a very good company. And this is all his stuff that he uses, and they're all fake rocks too. Fake rocks, fake plants. And every once in a while, some of his long service customers wanted their plants cleaned. So I did that I cleaned the plants, bleached them, got them looking brand new again, and as well as the rocks, and brought them back in. And in exchange, he gave me these plants and rocks. So I was like, this is a great deal. because I filled up this whole tank and there's like no weight to it whatsoever. I don't have to worry about all those rocks and the weight. I think the rocks look great. And now I saw that he gave a lot of this stuff, or he's selling a lot of this stuff through my local fish store called the Fish Factory. And you can buy all this stuff now from the Fish Factory, but it was awesome. And another thing that I do, may I show you? Well, I did back then. Every once in a while, you always get a floater. One floater. See, they're all different in here. Just one floater that you can't put back in because the end is broken. I took them one at a time. This is over the years. Clean them off, and then I can hot glue them or glue them into the rock and have a whole nother plant. That's a whole variety of plant. But these, I love the tall, flowing. I think there's some over here too. Yeah, see that? Oh, I love them. And the fake rocks. At first, I was like, Fig, why don't you have real? And then as I started doing the maintenance now, some of the tanks that I was doing were the size of a wall. Like they were like, I don't know, 20 feet long. They were like huge, built into the wall kind of tanks. And I also went into this, like Chinese restaurant had 3 tanks that looked like it was one large tank. But once I started cleaning them and doing the maintenance, I'm like, oh no, fake is so much easier if you're doing this many tanks. But in my fish room, I prefer real, except for this tank. There's no way I'd be able to get this many plants this big. So that's a long story longer. I was thinking about turning my 40-gallon breeder into a newt tank. That will work beautifully, Melvin. What kind of newt did you decide on? I don't know, Monica. There's streams that don't like any bots at all, but it's not saying anything malicious, but it is a bot. I guess it's whatever Susie wants. I don't know what a bot is. I know Lefty uses bots, and I asked him if he could set me up with one because I asked him, I said, how do you get all these things in there? But to my knowledge, I shouldn't have any bots. Yeah, I don't know enough about what a bot is or isn't. But if it's not good, then yeah, go ahead and block it. Like, it's a bot like any other bot. Like that does not help me, Bruiser. It shouldn't be in your live streams. Okay, yeah, then block it. I think it's up to Susie on whether or not a bot in particular is allowed. Yeah, I don't know what the pluses and minuses are of bots. I like having live chat, live people talking to me. Bob says, I'm done talking. It's time for action. There you go. There you go. Any stream I'm in, the mod always blocks the bots. Block the bot. We just make signs up. Block the bot. Block the bot. Bots are useful. Many people use moderator bots and similar like night bots or Streamlab bots and such. Fish fan bot isn't that different. All it does is say, don't forget to like. Well, I like when you don't forget to like, that's for sure. Looks to me like 2 males fighting over who's the boss. Well, if there's two, I like that TV show, Who's the Boss? I'll take one out. I have a 120-gallon. It's hard placing this particular cichlid in any old tank because upstairs I have some Synodontis catfish. I think that they were just yeah, they're fighting, huh? That's not mating, and you can tell that they're 2 males. My gosh, I think I need to get another big tank, huh? Just for my starry nights. Oh, I thought when they grabbed each other's lips. Well, I only know about like gambunas, but like when they grab each other's lips. But yeah, I can. I'm gonna have to separate them. I can't put them in with my Oscar. My Oscar is too docile. He would never survive with one of these starry nights. Although these two Oscars, everybody seems to be staying out of their way, whatever they're doing. Doesn't look good. Also, sometimes a bot is a person, not a bot. So you could just mute the two automated messages it sends as banned phrases. That's what I thought. Is it Matt? If it's Matt, he's a person. The nails, when ready to breed, or the males, when ready to breed, get a white yellow stripe right down the middle of their nose. Okay, because I saw the smaller one with a white nose. Would the male be the smaller of the two? Because that look at the small one. I'll wait till he comes out into the light. Of course, I don't have light on this end of the tank. Uh, Most of the time, it isn't Matt anymore. Oh, okay. 100% of the time is the same cookie cutter message, and it's because it's not malicious. I leave it up to don't leave it up to me. I'm a Libra. I'm not going to make a decision on anything. I lost my pair about a year ago. Ah, but do plan to get more down the road. I'm wondering if that little guy is the male. I don't have a tank to put him in. What do they have any reasonable tank mates? I don't think I have the kind of cichlids that would be a good tank mate for Starry Night. Yeah, well, definitely if it's Annette, Matt, or Jenna, don't block them. I like them. Select pet. Hello. They do look good, don't they? See, like right now they're not fighting, so they don't look like they're always. But I think the smaller one is hiding, and he doesn't bother the Bashirs. He doesn't bother the silver dollars. They will go after that Jack Dempsey if she comes on this side of the tank. Say it ain't so. I lost a pair of whips, still have two males. You should come to Scotty's Fish Freak. People were looking for you. Who's looking for me? You looking for me? It's just a time message. Okay. Peter cooked them. Oh no. A bot is a robot, meaning things that happen automatically in the stream tech could be good, could be bad. Yeah, but I think I have amazing moderators that do an amazing job. It's reminding people to hit the like. They share out the streams. They talk about Tennessee Fish Mafia coming up. I'm cursed with fat, lazy thumbs. Autocorrect always has me. The Cumans say that they were here in your place, Scotty, and were trying to run a tab for you. Uh oh. Oh, Mike's cat passed away recently. He needs the funds to have a cremation. Oh, that's sad. I don't think he will hurt any fish at the moment. They're always like to get at each other. That's what I thought. It was a little bit of bickering, but right now, of course, now that I turn, I don't see him flashing at all. This big one that's right in the middle of the screen was flashing and flashing and flashing. But see, yeah, his nose is dark. When the little one comes out, look at her nose. His nose, its nose is whitish and goes right up the middle of his face. Suzuki, you are definitely going to need to separate them sooner than later. I lost an Oscar. I do not want to lose peaches or cream. I can tell you that right now. I will do. There he is. This little guy. Look at his nose. You see, it's a little whitish. Okay, I'm in the way here. See it? Huh. I'm going to have to find some place. I have kept them with African cichlids, South American cichlids, because they do hold their own in both environments. Now, I have a tank that has Frontosas and Venustus, one Venustus. And they're about the same size as that larger one. So if I put the smaller one in there, I just don't want them to hurt my Frontosas because I know they can hold their own, but they're so docile. They're so. Dun, 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 dun. Tank is looking good though. Thank you. I'm sorry to hear that, Mike. Yeah, that was horrible to hear that. I do love this tank, and I could sit here and watch it. I hope you guys aren't bored with it. I could sit here and watch this all the time. When I got these silver dollars, I thought they were all the same, but I can see that they're very different. Some are spotted. Two are big silver. The silver ones are just much larger, and the spotted ones are just, I think, gorgeous. Oh, here comes Jack Dempsey. Here she comes, Jacqueline. Stay on your side of the tank, or you will get attacked. And not attacked. When I first got her, I got her from a fish store who gave her to me because she had no fins. She was left for dead. She was beaten up. A customer had brought her in. They weren't sure what they were going to do with her. I was like, I'll take her. I'll take her and fix her and just nurture her. And I just think she's gorgeous. Hello, Jenna P. Popping in while on vacation. Just FYI, the Fish Family is not always a bot and run by a team of people who are sometimes here live. Yeah, I like live people, and I like you guys, so that's perfect. Remember to do all the algorithm stuff. Yep, yep, yep. Fund Gardenarii, I think is what it's called. But it gets worse. Apparently, the memberships to the AKA are jumpers too, because one of those jumped on me. Oh, because I used to have to block them in one of my reptile live streams. I say we keep fish fam bot select. Sarah got you? Sarah. I am one of the admins for the FFL account. I promise no links will be dropped of that nature. I'm with you, Jenna. I'm with you. Yeah, I don't have a problem if it's not a bot and all it's doing is telling them to like my channel. That's cool. I like when people like my channel. Yeah. Oh, my Ornata. You see my Bashir over there, all the way in the corner. Oh, don't go away yet. I hope he comes out and shows himself. There. Oh, look at him. Look at him. Is he not the most beautiful Bashir you've ever seen? Oh, my Polypterus Ornata. Oh, gorgeous. I got him right before the pandemic when people didn't know what was going on and we were limiting things to like 500, and then the next week, oh no, only 250. And oh, it was crazy. But that's the show, the big fish deal that I got him at in my Fahaka. My Fahaka. Yeah, I gotta take that small starry night and put him somewhere. I don't want him hurting my and but normally I gotta tell you, my Oscars aren't in the corner like that. But these two are really acting up, and you see that yellow white goes all the way across the top fins too. It doesn't just stop at the nose. It's like goes from here. It's like a yellowish all the way up. Where my larger, is it a bleakerii, does not have that. It's my starry, starry night. Oh, que interesante. I'm gonna have to learn more about them. I do know that they're very aggressive. I just happened to get them when they were tiny. But if they're going to be a problem, I will separate them. But I think I need if I have to get a larger tank, that would be scary. Oh, look. Jenna does a lot of work. Yes, she does. We're talking about our local clubs, and we both are working on the next thing. Yeah, I know. She's got me signed up. Ha well, join the club. Get it? Join the club. That's funny. Monica, if you can go back up and chat and find it, you can unhide it. Cool. Thank you. All that Fish Fan Link does for this community. They do a lot. I can't because it's too far up for me. Bob is the one who hit it from chat, aka Black. That's because everybody was talking about it being a bot. We didn't know it was a human. It's human. Mike's Aquatics and Things. Oh, thanks, Scotty. This better not turn into drama, man. You know, I got four daughters. I don't do drama well. I don't do drama at all, except for tonight at the recital. That was amazing. I can't believe it is 7:46 already, and I didn't even get to talk in depth about frogs. And I wanted to. Look at my screen just keeps blah blah blah. Oh my god, we'll get it back just because it's hidden. It'll come back. I'm sure. Baby, come back. Eating me off my. No, I don't need this little guy anymore. Oh wow. I should not have done that, huh? Oh, now you got my shirt. How's that? Now you got my shirt. Apples and bananas. We got you. What is that? What is that black line? Is that this? Oh, is that showing the whole time? I just have to go. "Ooh." There we go. And there's my cue that my friend made on her cutting machine. How cool is that? My cue aquatics and my wood that I want to soak and use in a large aquarium. I, I thought I said I was going to do that this year in the summer tubs. Soak it in the summer tubs. Clash is not a clash. Keystone Clash, do not block me. You're funny. You're just starting trouble. Glenn and Mary? Who's Glenn and Mary? Glenn and Mary checking in. That's my brother and sister. Yeah, my brother and sister in law. My brother did not marry our sister. You know what I mean. That's the fam. The families. Glenn and I are checking in. Hello. Are you camping this weekend? Oh my goodness. Are you camping? I love these guys. That's right. It's Marywood and Glenwood. That is my brother and sister in law. Hey, freak. Uh oh. We're going to get some trouble coming on. Oh, the ornate is back up. And of course, and I took it off. Now, I was first introduced, since my brother is listening, to watching somebody's fish tank online. He had put up a webcam and streamed it long before I even knew what a YouTube was. I don't even know if there was YouTube. It was on a channel called The Woodshed, I think. And I remember always being a wannabe fish keeper, watching his fish tank. And then when we got the iPad, I got the game with koi and kept fake koi. I just had to keep feeding them and growing them, and yeah, yeah. Now I got my own fish. Now I got my own fish. It keeps going up and back, up and back. Susie asked me how to block, so I assumed she wanted it done and blocked like every other bot. It's advertising at its very least and opens issue with the bots aren't allowed. Yeah, that's my fault because I can't make a decision and I'm all wishy washy. But Jenna P said it wasn't always a bot. Hiya, Freaky. Yes, the woodshed. That's what it was. The wood dash shed. And I remember I was towards the end. I think he just kept the camera on, but the tank was getting mucky, or it was right before a water change. I didn't even know what a water change was at the time. But I remember that was so interesting. I really love that a lot. I'm thinking, guys, stop talking about the bot. It was all my fault. My fault because I don't know what I'm doing half the time, especially when it comes to bots. And because I was asking Lefty for a while, how do I get a bot? Because I love the fact that it says, don't forget to hit the like, but then now I have moderators that know how to do that, and they do it so kindly. Volunteer job. I think Susie now is the only one that can unban it as a channel owner. Great, you're going to leave it to the incompetent. As a channel owner, I'm a channel owner. Let's see. Yeah, somebody's gonna have to walk me through that one. That's for sure. But I will look at it. I will look at it. Madril, how are you doing? Mridul Singh, I haven't seen you in a long time. Popping in, not a bot, nor is it advertising anything. Just comes into chats to promote the chat, to interact. Thank you. It's not your fault. I love my mods. I love my mods. My mods are freaking awesome. Then you let it do what it do in your stream. The mods made a decision and we will stick with it. That's right. I love my mods. I love my mods. They're so awesome. They don't have to do what they do. I remember there was a time I didn't have any mods. I didn't even know how to make a mod. But that's when Candy would come to the chat all the time and she was just a mod. I don't know how she got to be a mod. I think I hit the button at one time and I just didn't know anything about it. So now I'm learning. Now I'm learning. The Aquatic Morning Show. Hello, hello. Did you go to Dallas? I'm so jealous. How many people in the chat actually went to Dallas or live in Dallas or went to the fish show? I saw so many different live streams. I saw so many different people posting shorts. And I did get a little jealous, but I just had to keep saying, I'm going to the Clash. Anybody else going to the Keystone Clash? I'm going to the Clash. And that might be my only event besides the Bucks County Aquarium Society, which I freaking love. Love, love, love. Only Oscar celebrates 11 months of membership. Live long and Oscar. Live long and Oscar. Oh my God, that's so funny. That is so funny. Live long and Oscar. June, you are too funny. 11 years. Thank you. I appreciate it. I did do a couple of live, a couple of membership only, and I am making one from the reptile room as well because I did some changes in there. And I like shooting the video and then posting it because for some reason, when I try to go live for the members, I do something wrong. People don't see it. I get like one view. I'm like, people don't see it. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And maybe I just need to sit down and do some studying on YouTube and how it really works. Because there's also things that, like, if you're watching my stream, you can automatically go into this stream when it's over. I don't know how to do that. There's a lot of things that are going on with YouTube. I don't understand with the shorts. Is it better to use their music or no music? So I'm still trying to figure all that out. July 8th. Oh, picnic. Bucks County Aquarium Society picnic. If you're in Lower Bucks, if you're in the Lower Bucks area, Bucks County area, Pennsylvania, this is going to be fun. And I think it's right by water where we went down last time and you can go netting. What do you call that? I have never done it because I don't have boots. But Peplin and I will be at the Clash. Woohoo! I'm still trying to figure out if I should get a table. I'll just wait till it's too late and then I won't. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Yeah. See, I'm causing trouble. I'm always causing trouble. I just need to make my mind up and say something and then be like that. I can't do that. If I could, I don't know. Is it a Libra thing? Or is it a wishy washy thing? Or is it a human resource thing, never taking sides? Or I think it's a wishy washy thing. It is. Yeah, because I would say some other things, but then people would like get on me. I agree with Bob. Can't make a stream a person. Don't be sending bots to stream. Self promote your channel. Is that a channel? I don't think it's a channel. Is it a channel? Could be a channel. They're actual humans. I like humans. I like fish. I like amphibians, especially my frogs. Oh, my eggs. Axolotl eggs did not do so well. They did not fare so well. I think there were a few in there that got all fuzzy, and I didn't pick them out fast enough. And then a lot of them got fuzzy. Bacteria, maybe. I have a lot of flow. I took the parents out because I think the male was trying to eat them or was eating them. So I got them out into their own enclosure. They're doing great. It would be great if they laid more eggs and then I could put them back in. But this batch, if any, come out of it, we'll see. Humans, reptiles, fish. That's right. Humans, reptiles, fish. Love my puppies. Did anybody see my short on my beautiful babies? Oh my gosh. They're getting so big, so fast. And they are brats. And they are brats. But that's okay because there's glimpses that I see what they're going to be like as full grown dogs. They're glimpses that I'm seeing. So I will like that. And there is a Tennessee Fish Mafia coming up. I need to get coffee because my mouth is dry. I have no water down here, no coffee. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. And thank you, moderators, for everything you do. And I'm sorry, Fish Fam Link, for all the confusion. I will see if I can straighten things out. I gotta talk to some people and find out what, because what I see of bots, I didn't see any advertising. But if that, I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. It's too complicated. Shouldn't be too complicated, but I feel like it is. And maybe I don't know enough about it. So whatever. I've been saying hi to it. Didn't even know it was a bot. That's all right, Linda. I did too. That's okay. And I like my cat. What other animals do I got? I love my reptiles. Yeah, and I love my reptile room now. I've been cleaning it out, revamping. I need a spot for 20-gallon lawn for my smaller gecko. My African fat tail gecko. And that would free up that 4-foot enclosure for my upstairs sunshine. He is a bearded dragon that was rehomed to me, and I think he should be down in the reptile room with everybody else so I can play with them all at the same time. Whoop, whoop. Can I get a whoop, whoop? So head on over. Did I see Tennessee? Say thank you, Iowa. Tennessee Fish Mafia. Oh. Floyd's Aquatics and Reptiles. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. I can't wait. But I do have to get some coffee first. You guys are awesome. I'm going to play my daughter singing my theme song to end the stream. And I apologize for any controversy. I don't like outside controversy. I'm a big wuss. Can't do the controversy.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Nah, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.